Hi everyone, this will be a team match. It's a Monday evening team matches that we sometimes play. We're playing 20 boards. I'm playing with Rosty. For people who are watching the two semifinals and were wondering what happened to the final, I have to be completely honest with you. We did very badly, and at some point I just stopped the recording. I think both of us made weird mistakes. At the moment, sorry, in that moment I was kind of blaming my partner and I was angry about it. I'm a pretty bad loser overall, so I hope it's fine. I was also definitely not at my best. Just a sec, I will close the window. And let's see what will happen. So 1 Trump is 12 to 15 in their system, and there's no alert. This will be I just happen to know their system because I learned it with Elizabeth. Okay, so they're a husband and wife. They're actually a very nice, I was gonna say a nice couple, but nice people in general. My partner bids 2 hearts. So they probably live in the same house. They do live in the same house, but I mean, they probably are playing from the same house, and they're probably both at home. He's asking, do we do anything special by precision? Yeah, that's the thing that this is the thing that I don't like about BBO, and I wrote a post about it and got kind of passive aggressive about it. Just a sec, I will translate in a second. So in BBO you can't discuss the system before the board start, and that makes it super awkward. Okay, so just a sec. So I said yeah. So over one club, double, just both majors, 5-4, maybe with 4-4. One club, one no trump is both minors, 5-4 plus. One club pass, one diamond, double or one no trump, exactly the same. And then I said that I think they're playing two diamonds. Two diamonds short in diamonds. It's just kind of the classical precision way, but even like Macwell are playing it, so it's not that bad or anything. Double can show shortness in clubs. Everything else is normal. So he has clubs as expected. And I mean, I'm a little annoyed by this, to be honest, and I'm not gonna pretend that it's okay. Of course they're new in online bridge, but by now they've been playing for 2 months. And so now Elizabeth explained that it's 12 to 15, and now in the end Klaus also explained 12 to 15 no trump distribution. It's fine, it's just that yeah, I mean, people need to learn. I mean, if nobody complains, then people think it's okay. That's the main thing. So it's a little hectic still, and it will go on in a bit. So he just opened, he just overcut kind of a normal 2 hearts. We actually discussed this at some point. We played in a tournament and we played against Weak No Trump once, but it was like in January before all this, so it's good to repeat. One on trump double is about 16 plus, and one on trump pass something double also 16 plus. And yeah, so she said one no trump should always be 12 to 15, and I said I know, but sometimes you forget what the opponents are playing. Alerts are useful. Anyway, back to the hand. Yeah, they played clubs very, very precisely. I guess maybe she still has one more club, and even if not, then I don't know, that's not true. I was gonna say that Klaus, so North will get in with the king, and then will play back another club, but that's not true because you can still use the ace of clubs now for a heart ruff. It's at the moment it's 6 tricks, so 4 more trumps. He can score them separately, and if not, so anything more than 6 tricks would be a bit hard to imagine. Yeah, he's playing for... No, that's... How does it work? I guess a club back now? Yeah, and that's the issue that... no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm going crazy, yeah, so he will lose 3 more tricks. Well, that's 7 tricks. It's still better than nothing, I guess. So now they will make him rough something, but then he can drive out the what was it? The ace of hearts is still out. Queen of spades. There's no way you can... so even if she plays a spade, it doesn't actually help us. Yeah, what else is going on? Ace of hearts. Okay, it doesn't matter at all. It's just down to 1 more beer, and then bridge will also go a bit better. I only have these 2, so I'll quickly run out. And I can try to see what the other table is doing. Well, I can't even see what this table is doing, so it's gonna be difficult. It's the same. On trump, where's the double? How did that go? North opened this 12 count. It's amazing. I opened a 12 count 1 on trump, and the other table opened it 1 club. It's amazing. 1 hard double. Yeah, 1 on trump I don't like. Just bid 2 diamonds or so. But yeah, Wes, this is kind of a BBO friend of mine, Gabi. She's really cool, but she's on the opposing team, so I should try to be a bit more zen about these things and to stop complaining about what my opponents are doing. On diamond, I will bid 2 spades. And I'm trying to fix the layout. I just bid 2 spades here. No need for anything dramatic. I mean, yeah, 3 spades is possible, honestly. 1 spade I'm not a big fan of. So Elizabeth is limited to 15, so she has about 11 to 15. And Klaus, so North bids, so doubles and bids 4 hearts. It's not the normal way to do it, but okay. Yeah, I don't know. If we're here, I might as well double. I have an ace. Just kind of in general principles. If we double them and they ran, then I usually double them anyway. And then, I mean, you can try to say that this is exploitable, and I guess technically it is, but I barely play against somebody so many times in a row that they figure out these tendencies, unless they're watching these YouTube videos. Yeah, so I don't double on principle. This is actually a deep strategical decision by me. No, it just sounds like there's a misfit, and even if they make, it's not a big deal. This is something that I will probably talk about in a video at some point. Doubling for down one, or like doubling in general, is not so bad. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna double them. If it makes, it makes. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say. If it makes, it's 150 points. It doesn't matter. If it goes down, then you can, let's say it goes down 2, then that's 300 points in for doubling. Oh. Yeah, I don't know actually if this is going down. I don't know why. Yeah. Let's hope that we can cast this spade at least. Declare has maybe one spade. So and dummy has a very good hand, 15. I don't know what this was. Yeah, I mean maybe he just doubled because he has a bunch of hearts. Now how can he have a bunch of hearts? What does she have then? Stiff spade, stiff hearts. 6-5? Yeah, could be. I mean, maybe he's just distracted by other stuff. So whenever your partner is thinking in defense, you should never take it into account. Or in fact, just like ignoring it is letting yourself off the hook too easily. So if, let's say, if your partner ducks an ace in defense and makes it obvious from the tempo that that the ace is that he has the ace, and you should, if there's any chance at all that he doesn't have the ace, you should play him to not have it. Now, the sad fact of life is that most people don't apply this principle very rigorously, and let's say in the case where yeah, this doesn't, yeah, this won't hold. So he has ace king third. And yeah, the ace of clubs is the only thing we can still get. And she plays the king of diamonds. Yeah, this isn't going anywhere. Let's be honest about this. Club will be an entry to the hearts if somehow there's an issue with it, but she doesn't even need any hard discards. Yeah, it's just gonna make pretty obvious. Yep. Yeah, 12 out, but actually it doesn't matter if the other table was in 3 spades down 2. Then there's no way you can do anything. Well, okay, I mean the... I just said the double didn't cost anything. Yeah, we're just talking about the imps. Yeah, South, you just have to do something. I like one diamond, honestly. I do play with some partners, do not trump weak with both minors, and in that case, it's probably okay to do it. It's definitely on the strong side, but at least you describe both of your suits so early, so I don't know. Yeah, you just... I don't really know his double, but it's fine. It was my double. It's okay. Yeah, it shouldn't double that. You just bid 3 hearts as your suit. You don't promise 6 with it. Just 5. Your opponent's preempted you. I mean, if 3 spades goes down 2, then 4 spades goes down 3, so that's minus 500. I really should learn the imp table once, so let's do it now. So the question is, now we lost 650, and what would have been 650, and the alternative would have been 500, right? Okay. Okay, let's try to see this. In the meantime, 2 spades by north, okay. Wait, how was this? 1 diamond by north? And she has this hand. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Well, okay, I mean, it just sounds like a hard return. But I mean, even though this spade was now offside, I don't know what else we're gonna take. It's a 4 forfeit, so it's difficult to... it could even be a 5 forfeit for all I know. It's a 4 forfeit, so it's difficult to force them in anything. Yeah, the diamond king or so is the only thing. Yeah, my partner has the ace, that's nice, but maybe this will be roughed already, yeah. Yeah, with ace queen jack fourth, you can consider an overcall, but it's definitely not mandatory or anything, especially not red on white. This is awful. Okay. 650 and 500, yeah, exactly. And definitely a normal bridge, the defenders have to shut up. Like, they can never ever discuss anything. But I just feel like this is a little informal. Yeah, it's just a little annoying whenever you're playing imps and you know that this this hand will not be beaten. Club. Yeah, sorry, heart. Yeah, heart on the club. And sorry, the point was here we're not playing 4 spades. We're supposed to play 5 spades. The only question is, what if he bids 4 spades? I kind of feel like both are okay, 3 or 4. So it's not not a big deal. Yeah, they were non-vulnerable, but still, I think South owes North an invitation. Three spades. But beating 5 diamonds would have been awesome. Let's say we beat it once, then suddenly it's 300 in rather than 200. And that's 7 imps instead of 5. So that's 2 imps in rather than 1. Sorry, 2 imps in rather than 1 out. So my double had a very solid mathematical background. Or put another way, let's say it's 500. Then it's 500, sorry, then it's 600 instead of 300. That's 12 instead of 7. But of course now this is a very skewed sample because any big minus score is a huge minus imp score, so it doesn't matter at all. Okay, let's try to beat this contract. I cannot actually do much here, but ten of diamonds. It does look like a doubleton, but it could be a singleton. So I'm thinking maybe if there's a heart from dummy, I should try to I should take the ace and play back 1. Elizabeth says sharp gereist, so sharply bid. It probably means that North is very weak. North does like to bid very weakly. I know that about him, but... So, he's missing ace king of hearts. And I don't know if... Because well, the only way I can see us beating this is if my partner has both the aces. Both black aces. Everything else is a pipe dream, right? I mean, I don't even know what else. At this point in the commentary, I'm supposed to say like, well, maybe this, but that's that's very unlikely. But I don't even know what that thing is. I mean, imagine Declare having the ace of clubs. Yeah, okay. If I have to come up with a different layout where it goes down, I would say Declare has 3 hearts and bid 3 hearts for some reason. Natural with 3 hearts. And yeah, just no. I'm not counting on the distribution because it's difficult here. Declare has probably 2 spades because... Okay, that's interesting. Okay, maybe he has the ace and was playing me for the queen and was trying to get another trick. Nope. Like, trying to induce Declare to misguess. Okay, it's just a claim. Yeah, I don't want to complain too much, but... So, one or trump or double, that's both are okay. I forgot to comment on it. If you do bid one no trump, then North should just look for a hard fit. I don't know, it's an 8 count, and it's not a great 8 count, but it's still okay. And your partner doesn't overcall 1 on trump on any 15 count, basically. So it's typically a hand that either has a very good stop or something else. It's not exactly like a 1 on trump opening. In the 1 on trump opening, like you can't double with a 1 on trump opening. Is my main point. Okay, my partner shows a bad week 2 in a major. I have a decent fit, but maybe the decent thing to do, maybe a good alternative is to bid 2 spades here. 2 spades would show, hey, I want to play 2 spades if you have spades. And 2 spades shows I prefer hearts to spades. So if you have spades, please pass. If you have hearts, bid 3 hearts. I think in 6, 5. I mean, the thing is, he can even have a 5-card suit. So if he has 5 spades, I'd rather just be in 2 spades. And if he has hearts, maybe 4 hearts. I'm actually not sure about this. Some people play that 2 spades is actually invitational in hearts, so opener is allowed to jump to 4. 3 clubs. Am I supposed to double this? Yeah, I just float it. I don't know. The thing is, if I had to guess, I would guess that 3 clubs doesn't make. But it's still like, it's still ingrained in me that, hey, I shouldn't double for down 1, and this is actually something that I also don't want to discuss, because actually doubling for down 1 is sound strategy for certain values of like, what does it mean that you're doubling for down 1? Okay, does he have ace king queen? Ace queen jack? No, he doesn't. He has queen jack probably, queen jack 5th perhaps. So I do see 3 tricks. I think we can agree that ace king queen of trumps are 3 tricks. And so this is the weak 2, so it's kind of 0 to 7 roughly. Low 1. Okay, don't think my partner has a stiff jack, so it doesn't matter if I play the queen. Please don't play the jack. But maybe he doesn't even have anything. Maybe he can just show me something. Okay, the 7 of spades, I think this means that he doesn't have anything. 7 of spades. Okay, so Elizabeth has 6 clubs, 1 or 2 spades. Yeah, we need to beat this somehow, so it seems like I have 2 more tricks. That's 3. Then we need 2 more. King of hearts looks promising, but not exactly guaranteed. And then the rest, I don't know. I'd rather not play Rosty for like some ace. I mean, he could have an ace, but so she has jack 6 of clubs. Maybe, I mean, she could have everything, right? That would be ace queen of hearts, ace of spades, that's 10, and ace jack of diamonds, that's 15. Of course, it's maybe a bit cautious to pass first, but normally you will get a second turn in multi-auction, so I'm just playing another spade and see how things unfold. If she wants to play my partner for the queen, although it's a bit weird. And we might have a slow diamond trick, for example. Okay, he does have 6 spades, so that even kind of tells me, kind of suggests to me that he's even weaker. He could have an ace, that would be 7, and we agreed 8 to 11 is a good week too. Seven of spades he played, so that the thing is he did have the 8 as well. He did have a bunch of others, so he didn't want to signal anything basically. That's what it tells to me, at least. Like with the ace of hearts, he would have played the eight of spades, for example. Yeah, now the thing is, I can get out safely with a trump, otherwise I would have been kind of end played. And let's see if we have some kind of a garbage residual slow trick somewhere. 6 clubs, 1 heart. Sorry, at least 1 heart. 6 clubs, one spade, at least 1 heart. And we'll find out now. Is she gonna end play me in diamonds or what? It's taking ace king, so I guess she has only 2 diamonds, or maybe the jack is missing as well, right? She has 3 club tricks, 2 spades, 2 diamonds is 7. Now she's about to lose a diamond to my partner, and she still has 2 more hearts. I actually know the, well, at least if, yeah, I don't know if I'm right about this, but, no, she had another diamond. There were 3-3. Yeah, he opened this. Yeah, I'm not gonna bid 3 spades with this. I mean, my partner can have 5. I have ace, king, queen of trumps. I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit tough. And then he dropped a diamond? Why? What was so important to hold? I don't know. Just discard a... Discard a spade, I think. Yeah, this may be a bit not being completely experienced with multi. So basically the 2 spade bid showed that I have better hearts than spades. He had a heart. So he opened 3 diamonds, non-vulnerable. Sorry, vulnerable. He also has 7. Let's see if I play a diamond. So if I give him a heart, assuming that this is even a rough. Heart of ace of diamonds, diamond rough, right? That would be the idea. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Because otherwise I'm not getting to my hand anymore. It will be ace of diamonds, diamond over rough by north. Oh, he doesn't have a stiff. Now he's out, but dummy is also out. Seven diamonds, two hearts, three spades and a club or so. He's showing a club on her or so. Is the ace or what? Ace of clubs, ace of diamonds? Maybe he doesn't have the ace of diamonds, who knows? Yeah, I mean, that's... Okay, but ace of diamonds... If it's ace of diamonds, then I hope it's not ace queen. Then it's... You have seven diamonds with... I don't know, but... I mean, in this case it didn't matter. It's just that you're dealer, so you should be a bit disciplined. Ace and ace queen jack. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's just that, yeah, this is not actual bridge. It's just... it's just not bridge. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It's actually much safer to open one diamond than three. Three diamonds, sometimes they will double you and you go down. You go down for 800. Yeah, we had several disagreements about Lebenssoll, but this is the classical situation, so... And in fact, in both of those cases, it was that he bid 2 no trump, and I thought it wasn't Lebenssoll. So I'm hoping that if I do it now... 2 no trump, 3 no trump, okay. And if he does have that spade stop, then I have Jack Doubleton, and Jack Doubleton is always a good good holding to declare no trump on. If you watched my video on right-siding no trumps, then you will know this. Yeah, that suit actually looks nice, but it's actually pretty bad. Like, imagine if it went 3 diamonds, somehow north doubles, and with a little flatter hand, and imagine south passing over it. Let's say king 10, 9, 8. Yeah, I mean, he definitely has a strong hand. Nobody can say otherwise. So 6 spades with the queen or so. I will have to take the... Let's say I take... three club tricks, right? Three club tricks, 2 spades is 5, 6, 7 with the ace king of diamonds, and then I can take the heart finance, right, for 9. Sorry, ace of hearts and another. He probably has the king because he always has some extra cards. I've seen this all before. I could just 4 tricks. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Okay, so I'm not going down 1. I can take the jack of hearts first in case he's out of hearts. He always has a stiff king. Six, 7. And I'm not taking any risks here. Ten tricks are 10 tricks. I'm pretty sure it's onside. Nope. So I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. In fact, I could have counted it out, but it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, maybe 4 clubs. It's just such a nice suit. And we are non-vulnerable. So vulnerable I would have bid... oh, wow. Tor just means goal. Yeah, its bridge is so weird. Like, technically, let's say if it's 29-0, then technically you can get back most of it in just one board. Like, you can get 24 M's in a single board. So it's kind of a weird situation. It's a bit more like chess, where in chess you can also give away the whole game. Let's say you just stalemate your opponent, or you blunder away your queen, or... Yeah, he has some spades, so I will let him play them. I wrote this was the first board where we even got a plus score, not imps, it's just a plus score. I said sorry, ops, not nice for me. It's a 6-6, always nice. But 4 spades looks like a playable contract. 6 or whatever, I don't know. Looks like one of those boards where, yeah, you just don't know what to do. And now, hey, look, we're in an 8-card fit. It's the only one we have, in fact. And yeah, we're in game, so I think we should be pleased. All kinds of weird stuff can happen. 4 hearts double, 5 diamonds double. Spade, I think. Wait, no, you don't want to duck it. Ace of spades. Wait, but he overcalled, right? So maybe you do want to duck it. Planning to lose. Yeah. Planning to lose 1 heart and maybe 2 diamonds. You can even just repeat the finesse now. And play for diamonds to be... well, 3-3 would be great, but even with 4-2 you're fine. Just repeat the finesse. In pairs, maybe you don't want to play like that, but here, I think it's a good idea. And of course, some 5-1s you pick up as well if you have stiff queen or... Oh no, that's just a stiff queen. I thought of stiff 10, but it would be, even though we have the 9, you can't do anything special with it. He's doing something else. I'm not quite sure what yet. I have no idea what he's doing. That heart doesn't help at all. Are we still okay here? Well, okay, now you can just catch the ace of spades and play diamonds. And the king even falls, so we're gonna get an overtrick, but I don't like this line. He was just shortening himself here. So we overtook the other table. Our teammates, so actually you've seen both of them on stream. So one of them is Klaus and the other one is Ashok. We're playing with both of them. I'm playing with both of them from time to time. But yeah, they're pretty fast, but then maybe East-West are not so fast. I'm not sure, because in the beginning we were really behind. There were some disconnections and stuff. On the other hand, it is 8 boards, so in this case it was a whole hour of bridge, so. One heart I would have doubled. One diamond no, I'm sorry, no, not one diamond. One heart I would have doubled, and that's it. Sorry, that's the big story. Okay, my dream is that North-South were playing 4 hearts, but it's a bit hard to believe that East would ever let something like that go. Maybe pass 1 heart, 2 hearts, and then somehow they get into a mess and they stay in one in 4 hearts. I don't know. If my partner doubles, I will bid 1 no trump. If he bids 2 hearts or something, yeah, 2 clubs, I will just let go. 6 in, nice. Suddenly, we're back in the saddle. Yeah, 3 clubs. Very interesting. But none of this is forcing. You can't force past hand, really. If it's, sorry, you can't force the preemptor. It's just much more likely that in such a big mess, you want to play. Two clubs is just 2 clubs. He just wants to play 2 clubs. I guess he has 4 hearts and 4 clubs or so. Okay. Jack of spades. Well, okay, who are we kidding? I'm gonna take this. Ace of spades, spade rough. And this is the nice thing about this configuration. When I have the length after the overcaller, then I will always be able to overruff him if that's necessary. It's in this case it's kind of hard to believe that it's necessary, but 4 more tricks we need. This was a bit rash, of course, like maybe I gave up a trick somehow. But I want to see them if they really insist on. Actually, you see that the 8, she had the 9, so I could have just let the 8 run. Actually, if the honors are split, then it would have worked. Okay, what do we know about the hand? I had 13, my partner had 7. 8 with the jack, who cares, it's just the jack. So I have 21, and there's a 1 spade overcall, which doesn't mean too much. So they can't touch trumps, that's the nice thing, yeah. If they want to touch trumps, but then they're hurting their the trump situation. I'm sorry for repeating words here, but yeah. Yeah, it's tempting to rough this. No, I mean, if I rough it, I'm actually called. A club is what a heart would be nice to play, but I think I won't manage. So it did go pass. I assume Klaus, so North has the queen. Diamond honors were split, so king queen, so king of clubs, queen of diamonds in North. Queen of clubs, king of diamonds in North. Yeah, it's just 20 points, who cares? It's just gonna rough it there, and I have from ace jack 10, I can't take less than 2 tricks. Okay, I guess she does have ace. Ace queen. Wait, but that no, she can't have ace queen. That would be way too many points, right? But I don't think I would have played North for the ace. Wait, no, she did have, yeah. What? What? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't have to comment on this. I think most people know what correct courses of action would have been. I did have this weird feeling that something's... It's a little minimal and everything, but... 1 diamond. I can bid 3 clubs with this hand. It's kind of in between. It's the crisscross raise. It used to be popular in the US. I don't know how popular it is now, but it's better than nothing. It kind of shows 7 to 10, so in between the weak raise and the inverted raise. It's also kind of law obedient, so yeah, just to feel awful not to raise my partner. I want to show this. She said the weak jump. Yeah, but this is the typical hand where actually, like, it could be a double part score swing. Which if you go back, yeah, 220, right, or something, then that's always like 5 or 6 imps. pretty funny, yeah. So we had all these minuses here and then all these pluses suddenly. Yeah, I mean, let's hope that all this, it just stays like that. My partner thought for a bit, so I have to pay attention to this, that maybe he was thinking of what to do, but I should do the opposite. So I should pretend that his pass was very fast and his decision was clear. It was an interesting dummy. Club switch. He can't want to spade through, right? That's weird. So I think he just wants to catch some clubs. I'm a bit confused, so I'm just gonna follow my partner's defense. Oh, it was actually a stiff. Not what I expected, but... I thought of the stiff, but I thought it's a bit weird that the preemptor would be long in clubs, but on the other hand, underleading the king doesn't make too much sense either, so... He can still rough this, but he doesn't have any. Yeah, she has 6 hearts. Not much we can do except maybe compete in diamonds, but how high? Not too high. Yeah, she wasn't that weak, right? That's part of it. Saying like this is how you beat it. So ace of clubs, club rough, diamond to the jack, club rough, and then you probably call the director. So she has 16 plus and I have this hand. Very interesting. I have to bid 1 spade and hope that and if Rosty raises I will jump to game, but if not then we'll have an issue. The thing is here, and one no trump, sorry, in the strong club auctions is that, yeah, sometimes you have this situation where you're just strong against a strong club. But it's very hard to convince your partner that you're actually strong and not weak, because of course I would bid one spade on a bunch of garbage, like the same exact hand, but only like, let's say, these 5 spades and then nothing else. 5 3 3 2. I would definitely overcall. To be fair, I would also overcall one club anyway. Yeah, it's sad. I don't know. It will have to be diamonds as well if my partner can't raise. And I'm impressed with my discipline, at least in terms of drinking. It's board 11 and I still have a little beer. It's amazing. 5 diamond double, down 1, yeah. Yeah, so technically 4 diamonds would have been a good good way to compete, but you know, I don't know. Ah, okay. That's that. He means signs of life. Like you want to show some signs of life if you double. I will probably bid 3 diamonds. Lesezeichen would be like a reading sign. I don't remember if my partner remembers that I said that I like acting very aggressively, like very wide ranging in the first round, but every other round, so like later rounds, if I'm minimum, I would always just pass. I mean, it's actually quite standard, but not everybody follows this. So North probably has 5 to 7. And South just bid 2 hearts because yeah, actually it's not clear. For a second I thought that 2 hearts was a jump, but of course it's not a jump. I said wonderful, thank you. They're in a 5-5 fit or so. They're kind of sold out easily here. Sometimes this happens in strong club auctions where they're not 100% sure. Like, let's say in this case, if the 2 hard bid was just a response to the takeout double, so a 4 card hard fit, or if it's 6 cards, it could be lots of different things, and then sometimes they get into some misunderstandings. I will easily make this. Obviously, I will finesse south for the queen of diamonds. In fact, if they insist on hearts, I can even rough and discard. But I guess you will lead club. Yep. I should stop clicking on other table, it should be my table, otherwise it's very confusing. Okay, spades are 3-1. I can just draw the last one and play diamonds like this. Even if they're 5-0, let's say, wait, if they're 5-0 with North having 5, sure, but I don't think that's the case. I'm saying this like I have some kind of a magic inference. This must be good for us. So I just have to leave for a second. I'll come back in a minute. No, in a second. Anyway, I'll just pause it. And the thing is, it was actually not good for us. Yeah, the other table was doubled. It's kind of strange. Who doubles this? Yeah, south, but you have... You know it's a 6 forfeit, and you can see like 2 tricks. The ace of spades and ace of hearts. Where's the third trick coming from? I mean... It's not even the third. The third maybe, but the fourth? I will pass here and hope that my partner chooses something better. It just means that I don't know what to do, so if South had passed, I would have needed to bid 2 clubs. Wait, is this true? Is it just down 1? I think it's true. Ah, it's not true. And anyway, it just sounds like I'm... no, because you could go ace of clubs, king of diamonds, club ruff or something. It's a little hard to believe, but... yeah. Okay, so she just had enough of this redouble business. They're not gonna punish us. Thanks. Not that, I mean, it's also that was also one of my points in the previous video, that punishing opponents after this double or redouble is actually very hard. So you might as well use it for something useful. And then, yeah, on that note, maybe with spades you can just bid spades. With and without spades, maybe you can redouble just to show 11 points without 4 spades. That's already a useful useful use. But you can also do other stuff, redouble showing spades, for example, and 1 spade denying them. And now he beats 3-0 trump. They're in a vulnerable game, we should try to pay attention. The distribution so far is pretty unclear. He could have 5 clubs here. It would be nice. It's not guaranteed. The problem with bridge is that there are no guarantees anywhere. I just want to check something. There's 3 diamonds. What was that? Yeah, that's an interesting hand actually. I mean, I think overall I would bid 2 clubs, but even 1 heart is interesting. Of course, I don't particularly like bidding queen on 5th, but I'd rather bid 2 clubs than pass. Anyway, what was I trying to... Yeah, this one, yeah, this 3 diamonds. Did you see anything special? I just said it's weak. So Rosty's thinking about the lead. Again, the same considerations apply. I have to ignore this weight, and in fact I have to... if there is anything, or I have a doubt about what's going on, like if there are 2 logical alternatives, I have to choose the one that assumes that his lead was obvious. Sometimes in 3-0 trump this is pretty clear. Sorry, not. It's pretty important. If your partner spends a long time picking his lead, then it often means that they had a different lead available, and you should definitely not use this knowledge. In fact, okay, so actually it's not the case, but yeah, so in 3-0 trump, sometimes if your partner thinks for a long time... Oh, and I wrote it to the kibitzers. So sometimes when your partner takes a long time to think about the lead, then you should pretend that the lead was clear, because often even using this info subconsciously will help you in defense. So in this case I'm not sure, because spades seem to be pretty high. Let's see, so he doubled 1 heart. Yeah, redouble on this I don't like at all. I just like 1 spade. Maybe she thought that 1 spade is not forcing, and for some people it's not. So his lead was the 6. The 4 of clubs is still out. He could have 5 clubs. Let's say 5 clubs, 4 spades, 1 heart, and 3 diamonds. That would be a decent guess. 5 clubs, 4 spades, 3, yeah. 4. But then he wouldn't have bid 3-0 trump on just 5, I guess. 5, 2, 3, 3. Is any kibitzers, by the way? No. Sad. But then if he leads twice kind of lowish, it means that he only has 4. 4 clubs. And he doesn't have 4 spades. He would have bid 1 spade after dirty double. At least I assume so. I'm just gonna discard the club to maybe to help partner count on the suit. But yeah, hearts will bring a few more tricks, I think. I think he's just not claiming for whatever reason. But maybe there's a point to the hand. I don't know. I'm just keeping cards in case that's important. Maybe the 9, so no would have been. Was the question, would 1 spades have been forcing? Okay, so. That's a push. Very nice. 22. Let's see if it comes back to me. Let's see. If he bids 2 spades, I will probably try for slam. It doesn't bid 2 spades. If she opens anything, I will double. Although over two spades or 2 hearts, maybe I can bid 3 no trump as well. The other table should have equalized somehow. I don't know what that means so far. If it's about the time or so. Double first, raise anything Rosty does to game. Tendenziell schwach means tends to be weak. If he jumps to game, I would still pass. It's a passed hand and it's a bit too much to ask for. I think it's about the time, and then he says, well done Klaus, like, because he was kind of slow. Three hearts I will raise. Let's see. Every now and then your partner can bid 2 hearts on a 3-card suit. In this case, it's not the case. Yeah, with that hand, maybe you can try to bid 4 clubs. And then, somehow Klaus forgot to bid 5 clubs. It would have been very annoying. 3 clubs, double, 5 clubs. He's not gonna bid anything. And then it comes back to me, I have to just double. On the other hand, yeah, it goes a few down. The king of clubs will be a trick, probably 1 or 2 club diamond tricks. 1 or 2 hearts. It won't go down that much though, so. So yeah, just bid your fit, I don't know. Or just bid 4 clubs. He will still not bid 4 spades or 4 hearts, I guess. Maybe you should, but. Yeah, so basically you can play this as a no trump contract where you're gonna lose 3 spade tricks. You do stop clubs once, and then you can still rough them in both hands. So you're kind of set. Not in the Brit sense, but in the colloquial sense, you're all set. You don't have anything to worry about. And this is a typical claim where I feel like you're wasting more time than you're winning. You can just drive out the ace of spades, and then everybody can see that everything is high. And they have to think like, well, what if I win the ace and lead the club? What if this? What if that? I don't know. Yeah, that's an 8-card heart suit, so 8-card club, so it would have been very annoying, like a 4 club opening rather than a 3 club. Okay, in this case I just double and my partner bids 4 spades or 4 hearts. So I get that, but yeah, 4 clubs double, 5 clubs. Ah, but why am I saying feel like no? Yeah, so now they're opening one diamond. I have this weird hand. Yeah, I'm just gonna overcall one on Trump. I don't know. One heart maybe. You can try to pass first and wait for them to bid spades and then double. I'd rather just act on the first round. So maybe, yeah, maybe one heart, maybe double, maybe one on Trump. Yeah, pass is one option. It's not like we will miss game too often. Yeah, that's the main problem, that partner will transfer to spades, and I just gave a whole lecture about people not bidding 1-0 Trump on any 15, and now I have a completely garbage 15, relatively speaking. Of course, the main advantage of overcalling 1-0 Trump is if we find hearts, and that's relatively unlikely. Let's see where we end up. I hope not in 4 spades. Donald Trump is invitational. I'm gonna pass. Yeah, so in a way, East-West were a bit lucky that spades are so friendly here, because otherwise 5 hearts is going down. So yeah, the opponents got a bit lucky, but okay, let's see. We have 7 more boards and 7 imps. No, sorry, 11 imps. Ah. Four hearts, 3 clubs is 7. Sorry, 4 hearts, 3 clubs is 7, and the ace of spades is 8. But they do have a bunch of many diamond tricks. She seems to have 5 diamonds because North led Queen 10, Queen first and 10. There are some people who lead the highest in partner suit, whatever it is. I'm not one of those people. If she overtakes the 10, I think I have 2 tricks, right? And if she doesn't overtake, I shouldn't take the jack. Because that means is if he has really just 2, then the jack will be the last diamond, right? So okay, he just led Queen 10 because it's the highest diamond that he has. But now I have to pay attention. But it doesn't matter. She will have the king, right? Anyway, I messed this up. I should have discarded a heart. This is just totally wrong. I should have discarded a heart. It's kind of the old-fashioned way is to lead the highest whatever you have in partner suit. And that gives some clarity, but it also gives many tricks, so you shouldn't do it. Just lead low and then your partner will lead it back. Yeah, maybe I should have known. Yeah, she didn't expect me to have. Yeah, he's asking me why I didn't take it. Yeah, I just forgot that the 9 was there. Ugh. So let's do it. Why not try both minors? We're white and red, so I think it's fine. And I'm just gonna pass throughout. So how did I get to 1 spade? Just pass first. Yeah. You can pass first. Okay, so he showed me some club preference. Let's see if we get anywhere. So double was the strength. They're gonna try for slam in spades. Yeah, always look for these spots. They're very important. So Rosty probably has four clubs. So she has 3 or 0. Yeah, the Jack of Diamonds is interesting, but I'm just gonna lead our suit. I don't know enough about the hand. Yeah, he has 14. And she has 3 aces. So our main hope here is that they miss Grand. I don't know what else we can do. He doesn't even have the ace of clubs. So it's in her hand. It's a spades. She often has 6, right? Because she bid spades on the 3 level. Maybe, yeah. I mean, I think Grand is perfectly fine. So let's hope that our teammates bid it. Let's see. She can rough hearts high and then come back. But I mean, I don't know what's going on. Why can't she just claim? Is there something going on in trumps or? If she has the ace of diamonds, then what are we playing for? Nope, no grand. Yeah, I can't open anything with this hand. I'm red and white. White and red, I would have figured something out, but like this, I'd rather not do anything. Yeah, this is a very good grand. I mean, Yeah, what can you do? I don't know. Clubs, long week. So she probably bids like 3 no trump or so. If that happens, I will lead the diamond. She has some super strong hand, but I don't know what to do. Can solve the Rubik's Cube. 3 clubs. Oh, she passed. I have a 3 count. Okay, I hope the other table bid game, because yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, no offense, but yeah, I think what's going on is that she's a bit traumatized by Klaus's very wide-ranging preempts, and now she just decided against bidding game. But yeah, I guess they're making 6 clubs or so. It depends, yeah. So Rosty still has some club tricks, maybe. So actually, I have like kind of like 2 different ways of looking at it. One is based on what I know, and what I know is that I don't have clubs, but what she knows, she doesn't know that, so she sees kind of a 6-3 fit. And a lot of stops and entries and everything, so I don't know. It could be that the other table is in 3 no trump and they're going down because clubs are so bad. Clubs, I can ask for a diamond. Ah, sorry, this is a heart. I'm sorry. I'm playing. I don't know what I'm playing. I thought this is the highest from the remaining 2. Some experts know how to false card, like discard showing something when they don't have it, just to mess with declarer, but I'm not one of those defenders, and I'm definitely not one of those experts, let's say. Let's see what this brings us. Rosty can have. Yeah, that's a very strong hand. Ace, king, and ace. You can't pass. I mean, you just have to try a game. I mean, even if you think that your partner always I have to say sorry to my partner, but so even if you think that your partner always opens on garbage, you still have to try something. Yeah, so he did have king queen of clubs. Yeah, diamond would be roughed. And I guess, yeah, no game makes. And out of nowhere, they have another 5 M's. It's incredibly lucky for them. I mean, you can't pass like that. I don't know. Was in a way was vindicated here, but it's super lucky for them. I don't know. This is lucky that clubs were so bad. If they're 3-1, you're just making. You're taking all the tricks. You're taking all the tricks. Plus, and yeah, you just lose 2 clubs. And this was also lucky that the spades were 2-2. Otherwise, if they're 3-1, you go down in 5 hearts. But yeah, that's just kind of that's how bridge works. So now they're leading by 16. And 2 spades just shows a minimum opening, so it wasn't forcing. But it seemed like we're pretty weak. King asks for attitude. I will play the 7. Very old-fashioned, but whatever. It's the 4, so I can duck once. Although I could have just taken it and played the diamond throw. Maybe makes more sense. Asking for a club, in case he has it. Yeah, we're not beating 2. I'm constantly thinking of beating 4, but it doesn't matter. Even if he only has 5 spades. Yeah, I asked for a club. I don't know. Asked for a club, and then he just ignored it and played the diamond. Yeah, so he just signaled the wrong counting clubs, and then in hearts, and then forgot to play a club throw. Yeah, it's fine. It's just that I also have to tell him, because after the session, who knows where we are? I don't know. And I also forget, and he also forgets. Yeah, okay. Would have been down 2 or so. Down 1, but... It closes away. Yeah, their table also made, but yeah, okay, let's see. This is a push. This was kind of the teammates. I mean, you have to act there. If it goes 2 spades, 3 hearts, you have to act. You have to do something. I mean, I like actually the 1 diamond opening. This, yeah, it's interesting. Actually, he's kind of overcall. It didn't matter here. The opponents missed a game, and our teammates as well. So I mean, if it's a push, it's a push. Here, I really think, yeah, it's imps. It's you're vulnerable. You have to just look for game. Just 1 on trump is fine. It's just that, yeah, I mean, it's one thing not to invite with 8 counts, but yeah. Yeah, this was, strictly speaking, it's my fault, but I don't know what to do with, if I have 3 trump tricks. Am I really supposed to believe that they have, that they're making 3 clubs? Okay, my partner kind of discarded a diamond there in the end. He was under pressure, so I can't fault him too much. On the other hand, he should know that I have heart length. So a hard discard is fine. I'm not sure. Yeah, these are all good. This was some random double, but it's just 5 imps, so it doesn't matter too much. These two, the opponents got lucky. And here my partner signals. I mean, maybe I should just ignore his signals and just take the ace of hearts and play a diamond, but it's also a bit disrespectful in a way. Actually, it doesn't matter that I play a diamond. The important thing is that he play a club. If I play a diamond, the declarer still has the option of playing low from hand. Anyway, 1 on trump. Yeah, no, that's the thing. So like the last board I showed the wrong discard. It didn't matter at all. But like, yeah, it's also like, yeah, it was more like a brain fart. But I also feel like sometimes people just show the wrong count because they think it doesn't matter. 1 spade, 1 no trump. What is 1 no trump? Just bid 1 spade. Just bid 1 spade. Okay, again, it doesn't matter at this hand, but it's just... A very old-fashioned way of playing this is that 1 spade shows 5, but nobody plays that anymore, so... You know, now he can't, yeah, try something like this. It's kind of a cool thing to do. If it works. It didn't work here, but... It's a double finesse against the queen and the 10. That's 7 tricks. So it didn't matter here, but then... Like later, if I don't know what to expect from my partner's one no trump opening. Sorry. Bids, then it's gonna be difficult to play bridge. So I don't know. It's just. I should be much friendlier here, of course, and I'm working on it. But it's maybe it's an interesting study in like how frustrated bridge players think about their partners or so. I don't know. And he's trying for some kind of end play against North because I don't know why North is supposed to be short in diamonds. Maybe he's not short, but yeah, I mean, on the other hand, yeah, you don't really know what to do. Yeah, so you just duck it first and hope that North has literally every point left in the deck. It's just too creative. I don't know. I'm just you have positions where you can be creative if you're like kind of put under pressure, but you're not under pressure here at all. You can just bid your 4-card major. And so I guess it's really the case that North had every remaining point. Club discard. Yeah. Yeah, he really had everything left. Okay, let's see if we can get somewhere. 2 more boards. Well, 2.5. There's one more on the other table, but it's hard to believe that this is gonna be very good. 16 imps down. Yeah, double is definitely a bit weird. But yeah, I can kind of see it's kind of a plausible thing. You just double because you have something in the majors and you have some points. I don't know if I would have done it, but I don't think it's bad. Double. Yeah, one on Trump is terrible. Just don't just bid your suit. Just bridge, like it's not rocket science. You can say all kinds of stuff like, yeah, well, North promised the majors, but like look at what North has. Nothing, right? Okay, this is terrible. Pff, I don't even know. I can try maybe 3 no Trump. I don't know. I don't want to miss a vulnerable game. Then an alternative version of me from my partner's side will say like, well, just bid your spades. You have spades. It's not so difficult. Yeah, I know, but I don't know. Again, when you're under pressure, you have to sometimes make up stuff. Yeah, 3 aces. I don't know. Yeah, so if Rosty has a lot of points, I'm happy with my bid because I have the 3 aces. My main problem was if we're like completely out of it, and we definitely have no diamond, no play in 3, no trump. So of course, like again with the tempo, I'm not allowed to think about any of this. But because I'm gonna be declarer, I can. Okay. Okay, I do have some entries here, right? I should normally finesse against south, against north. In spades, I think I will still do it. Okay, the low to the ace and then low to the jack, right? How many tricks is that? 4, let's say 5 spades. 3 plus 1 is 9. If the spades are wrong, how does this work? It's still better like this. If it's 4-0, then I have to rethink. But if it's 4-0, it's gonna be in south, right? Okay. So yeah, I just unblocked. I just unblocked the 10 in case that matters. I just lead the low hard. They just have everything, right? If she has the king. Okay, I think he signaled for the ace, the club, so I'm just gonna play low to the king. It doesn't matter. But yeah, she's not gonna have the ace, right? That would be a bit too extreme. Oh. Okay. But they're not gonna miss game. I don't think West will pass. It was definitely borderline. I mean, anything from my hand, and it could have gone pass, and then East would pass. Oof. That is probably the best call. Okay, last board. 1 no trump. Okay, 4 in. How did they get to 3 spades? It's a bit too much. 4-3. 1 diamond, 1 heart double, 1 spade. Yeah, just bid whatever, 2 spades or 3 spades or something. 1 heart is a bit silly, but okay, it's one of these things where you don't know what to do. But I think double is better than 1 heart. I mean, if you don't want to double, you should just pass and hope for a better option later. 1 heart. But hey, I mean, it's nice nice to see that they had a misunderstanding. 2 diamonds, 2 hearts. Yeah, the alternative is to double. I'm just talking about the previous one. I definitely don't want to bid 3 spades. It's just so ugly, that suit. Against preempt, some of these old-fashioned principles about suit quality and everything still apply. Like people often apply them in like opening bids and stuff, and it's like no, like for preempts, yes, but for like I don't know, opening 1 diamond or 1 club, yeah, you just open whichever you agreed you would open, for example, and stuff like, oh, I'm not gonna open 1 no trump because I have a low doubleton. You still see people doing that. Yeah, Klaus is very friendly. I can move along. So he says, thank you for the nice evening. It was very harmonic. Like, with you always very gladly. What did she say? She just says, yeah, she's gonna be a dummy, and she says she's saying goodbye for the, in case the end is too abrupt, like somehow he claims and the whole tournament finishes. And Rosty is thinking about the lead, or maybe he's thinking about, or maybe he's waiting for some responses. Is it Trump? There's a dog in the apartment. It's something new. And it's hard to believe that this is going down. It's a 17 count. Opposite precision opener without any bad breaks. Yeah, clubs, that's the only thing, but in the meantime diamonds will be pretty high. It's more like a show of strength, I guess. Okay, diamond, I guess, but he's playing a club himself. It's one of these things where you don't know why they're not claiming. Maybe they have a problem in diamonds. Yeah, but if I don't take it, then they just... I guess spades, right? It's king, queen of clubs, so the club can't help. Spade might, but I just don't see any way that this is... This is not a claim. Like, what else is going on? He's trying to get rid of his slow club loser. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It didn't matter. And let's see the other table. Yeah, it's funny, like a low club would have been one more trick, but of course you don't know that. Five spades. Haven't lost any tricks yet, but yeah, they're kind of talking about the hand while they're playing. It's a bit unusual, but of course we're all kind of friends, so it's gonna be a club guess and then later also a heart. Actually, it's pretty interesting. So double dummy you can always make. You just play a low club to the king. But she's not going for that. Covering is correct. And now if Klaus gets in with a heart, he has to play a low heart, a low club. Let's see. Yep. Now that's the match decision. He did very well to push them up to 5 spades. He played a low club very quickly. Yeah. Sorry, it's kind of like the celebrating your opponent going wrong, but it's bridge, so every board counts. And that's... I don't know how much it is. I think it's 13. Okay, wow. It's a bit sad, but the point is... Ah, wait, I think I can see it there, maybe, if I click there. Yeah. 13. So unless they go to slam here, we're gonna win. Because I think you always take 11 tricks. In fact, you can take more if you lead the queen of hearts. I don't think it's percentage play, but it's possible at least. Yeah, 6 is very tempting, but it doesn't make. I mean, yeah, you can only make if you... So now the way, I think the way they play it is that 2-no trump is the catch-all, so it denies a 6 card heart suitor denies anything special. And then South could show a heart fit, 3 hearts, and then hopefully North just bids 4 hearts, and then maybe that will calm down South. They are missing 2 key cards, so they will be in 5 hearts at worst, and then this is me, yeah. Can I even talk to the table? It's... No, that's nice. It's nice, the opponents are arguing. Wait, what was this? Because we did take 2 tricks. There was a hard lead. So 3 hearts shows a game forcing hand with diamonds and the heart fit. And then yeah, so how was this bidding? I can just check a little. 5 diamonds, yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. Why is 5 diamonds better here than 3 diamonds here or 3 diamonds there? Just bid your suit. It's not so complicated. And then okay, 4 hearts, and I think South should just stop, because if your partner really didn't show any cues or any sign of life, I should just trust them. But 5 hearts you make also without the heart lead. Yep. I just asked if we're gonna have penalty shootouts if this is plus 620. And yeah, it's some kind of a miracle comeback. Yeah, you shouldn't bid 5 spades, just double. You have ace queen low. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to look at this single dummy. It's a little difficult. Of course, I know double dummy that diamonds are 3-3. Another thing that you could try to do is discard a club on the spade. So like queen of spades now, club. I think that's a relatively... Ah, okay, so she just asked, she would like to know what was, so she asked, did you see what happened? And I thought she just meant like, oh, did you see, like to make conversation, but she actually meant that she didn't know what happened, so. Yeah, now club, yeah, that's a nice way of doing it. Ignore the diamonds, basically. Club to the queen. You can cash maybe the ace of hearts first. Not too much. Low to the 10 of hearts if you really want to, but it's a little too fancy. Queen of clubs, king of spades, club rough, ace of hearts, heart. And I hope that I'm not saying this in a double dummy point of view, but it does. Yeah, I mean the ace of hearts caters to some weird 4-1 distribution or some case where people need to rough in from king doubleton or so, but it's fine this way as well. Like you just simplify the line. Simple lines are better than complicated ones, other things being equal. And he of course doesn't know that he only has 1 heart loser. It could have been 2 heart losers, and then you need to rough this club there. Yeah, so that's, yeah, I was just joking that anyone can win with 51, but with 1 it's not so easy. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna stop the recording, and I was gonna say and come back later. I'm not coming back later. In fact, I'm probably gonna pause the recording, so to speak, for a while. It was, yeah, it's played quite a bit of bridge, uploaded quite a bit. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, see you around.